today is actually the day where we get the land properly. This is the final signature. So as soon as we walk out of the Notaire, we will have the virtual keys to the land. So we can actually start work.
Hi, we're Julie and Ian. Follow us on our tiny homestead and our project of a lifetime, the building of our shipping container home here in the Pyrenees. And all of this alongside our full-time jobs. We've just had a meeting with the mayor who we've bought this plot of land off for our container house build. And we're showing a little photo above. Previously, all these white stones, bournes as they're called in France, were across the front here. And a little problem that we've had since actually being on the plot, noticing cars drop off at the school just up the way there, speed down here, all these crazy mums doing handbrake turns and then speeding off, and it's created a huge groove right in front of where our gate's going to be. So we've had permission just to define the line for our entrance. So we've made use of these bournes, and this will educate people for now.
We're on the plot. The first time that we actually have the keys to it, as you saw from the little clip as we went into the Notaire. We're just going to prepare the driveway section. We had to have an easement over another parcel of land which is owned by the commune. The mayor thought it was public land anyway, but because it has a number, it's privately owned by the commune. So we had to pay a €250 fee to the Notaire to have this easement over this little stretch. I'll show you a little diagram now of what that looks like. This piece of land isn't technically ours, but we have the legal right to drive over it and also to dig up a trench for all our services, electric, water, fibre if necessary. We're probably only planning on doing water, but we'll put the conduit in there for everything else in case somebody else wants something like that in the future. First job on the plot.
It's ours at last.
Yay!
We're started. The project starts today. Oh, we're excited, as you can see. Ooh.
Just to get the rough stuff off.
Yeah, see, these old things, Ian's going to grind them off, drill a couple of holes in all of them for our new hooks, and that's where, once I've cleaned and spray painted them, we'll put our chains in and it'll just define for now the entrance of our driveway.
So I've just cut this old hook off, which has probably been there for 50 years, and I'm going to be putting in these smaller hooks. So I'm just going to drill a hole straight down the centre. I'm going to enlarge it. We're going to plonk that in because I won't be able to screw it in, and then we've got some quick drying cement that will just pour in there very liquidy, and hopefully overnight that will go solid and keep those in nice and sturdy. full length, I think.
Yeah.
You know, much sticking out.
Oh, that fits all right.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit deeper.
You get other shots, you see, with the other one. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's the right idea though, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll work. So we just mix up some very liquidy cement here. It's supposed to be quick dry. Poured it in the hole, tapped in the hook, and we're going to leave that for a couple of hours to set. Julie's cleaned off the top of all the posts, and now she's going on to clean the rest of them. So all my jobs are done, the drilling, the putting in the hooks. Julie now has all these bournes. Just to get the loose stuff off, she's just wire brushing them all.
It says I've got the easy job, but my job seems to be taking the longest. And when we went and bought the brush, we only bought one. Now I know why.
So what we're going to do is bring our sprayer up, and we're just going to give them a coat of some spare paint we found in the garage, just to brighten it up. They're not ours, they're the communes. We call it the commune, but it's basically the local council.
Another little job we have to do. As you'll see from the plan of the house, this is our entrance to the road, and we have a sign smack bang in the middle of our driveway, which is for the mayor's car park, which is next to us. So a little task today is to try and remove this, and we'll reposition it. The mayor said she'd get a guys to come and do it, but the same thing with the bournes. We did it ourselves instead of waiting, so we'll crack on, get this done today, reposition it. That's another little job done.
Saw you paint a picture of your face. Face that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be more, but it's alright. You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway.
I just want to give a quick shout out to Isotunes. I had a problem with the battery. I haven't used them for months, and I went to charge them up and it didn't charge. Charged it again, didn't charge, so I just flipped the battery compartment open, and the little lithium battery in there had basically bloated. So it hadn't exploded, it had just gone a bit bloaty. So I emailed them just to ask for a new battery, and they said no, they're still under warranty, we send you a complete brand new pair. So when I received them, I took the bloaty battery out of my original ones, and there's little insets in there for 3 AA batteries. Put 3 AA batteries in there. Julie's now got a pair, and I've got a brand new pair. So really good customer service from Isotunes. I'll put a link in the description, not sponsored whatsoever. It's just that I like good customer service, and they're quite expensive units at €100 for a pair of ear defenders, including Bluetooth, telephone, all the rest of it. So good job, Isotunes. I wasn't imagining that little electric auger was going to go through that car park as easy as it did, so I'm pretty happy with that. But if you see, look at the hole, you know, it's pretty good. Down about 50 centimetres, so that should be enough.
Right, time to get rid of it.
What I'm going to do now is just measure where the sign went into and then cut the pipe. So that's 42 centimetres. So I'll have plenty just in case I have a mistake. So I'll just cut this pipe.
Okay, a little bit of manual amendments to the hole. We've got a few stones that are sticking out and shooting off at a different angle.
So the reasoning for the plastic pipe is so we can move it easily, like I just pulled it out there. Just so when we have deliveries or anything like that, or the 2 containers that are going to arrive and the crane, we can actually take all of these bournes and the sign out of the way to allow them a turning circle into the car park. So I've backfilled it a little bit with some very loose cement mix that we used on the hooks. We had some spare, so I've just poured that round the plastic pipe. So I'm just going to check that. Ugh. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Ah, it's the next morning, we're back on the plot. It's nice and sunny today. All our hooks that we cemented in yesterday are set. So that means today I can prepare them by taping them ready for painting, because today is paint day and the paint sprayers come with us. So I better get started. I just want to introduce you to our sprayer. I'm being lazy, I'm not doing it by hand, I'm going to use the sprayer. But a bit of backstory to this. We had a big project earlier in the year to spray our son's house, the whole exterior of his house. Ian and Lewis did that. And we went off up to Toulouse to our big builders merchants there, looking for the smaller model of this, which was around €400. And while we were there, up on the shelf, I could see something hanging. I thought, oh, well, what's that up there? It had a price tag. And actually, it was this unit, brand new. Somebody had bought it, didn't want it, returned it to the shop, but they can't sell it on. They have to sell it as a used item, even though it hadn't been used. And instead of paying €800, which was out of our budget, we weren't going to pay that at all, €200. It was a bargain, absolute steal. Ian got it home, checked it all out. There was no guarantee with it. We got it home, checked it all out, it worked perfect. So we've done the whole exterior of our son's house, and now I'm going to do my little bournes with it. This is the first time I'm actually using the sprayer. I was banned from using it before, just the guys had it, so it's my turn. Hopefully I'll do it right. Oh, I like this. Change of tactic. I'll try it this way. Oh, that's an easier way to do it. do a quick coat and I can come back and give them all a second coat because I think I'm getting a bit too much paint on. Oh yeah, that's covered it. It's quicker than a paintbrush.
Love you.
So we put all the chains on, but we lost all the footage of doing them. So what we've done, you just saw me there putting this little U-clamp on. We've also wired each segment. So we come across here, another one, and that allows to get the same sag between each bourne. But the paintings come up quite well.
The concrete bournes have turned out all right after giving them a good scrubbing of paint. They've dried nice now, and the two end ones I've put reflectors just so that cars can see that they're there now. Ian replaced the mayor's sign in its new place, and she came down and went, "Oh, looks good." A quick recap, it's been a fantastic week for us. The week started with the signing, the official signing of the land. So after all this time, it's officially ours. We can say that we own it. And we've been able to actually physically do something. And that was to define the actual entrance to the plot.
All the painting of the bournes, putting the chains up, moving the sign for the mayor's car park.
Yeah, so now it actually looks like it belongs to somebody. It's not just a bit of scruffy land at the top of the village now.
It just feels like we've started something. So after all that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the next big job, and it seems it is big, is to cut all the grass. It's 1 acre, and the grass has grown significantly only in the last couple of weeks.
It's start of spring here for us. Nice warm weather.
And it's quite slopey, so it's quite difficult on the tractor. We've done it before, but we missed out a lot of the grass, so let's see how that works out. But that's next time.
Yeah. So we'll catch you in the next video next week. Don't forget, click the like and the subscribe button, and
until next time.
until next week, more progress.